Hi, my name is Brady, and we are interviewing the new librarian, Miss Benazik. Go. How long have you been a librarian, and where have you worked previously? Have you worked previously?
So this is my 12th year as a librarian. Actually, this is my 13th year, now that I think about it. And before working here, I was the librarian at the Charlottesville Catholic School. And then before that, I taught history for 10 years up in the Rockville area in Maryland. And I taught high school.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Michigan, but I've been in Charlottesville for the last 13 years.
What's new in the library?
I'm new in the library. But what else is new? Every year we spend a lot of money getting new titles. So we've had a lot of new books come in this fall for all of the different genres that we have in the library, as well as some of the nonfiction.
What resources does the library have to offer?
So when students come to the library, we do a lot of book talks and try to show everybody all the different things that we have in the fiction and nonfiction section, as well as the biographies. But also we've got all these fantastic database resources for when you're working on projects. Also, sometimes when you come, we help teachers with lit circles and just with different lessons that they're trying to help you all with. And it just helps to have a couple extra teachers to help implement those things.
What is your favorite resource in the library, and why?
I think it's actually the databases. So it's in here, but it's something that you can use on your own computers wherever you are. And the reason is because when you have a database, that helps you like find really awesome vetted sources that you know are real and true and not like fake news, then you can spend just hours and days looking through those resources and learning new things. And I think that that's all fascinating.
If you could have any superpower, what power would you want and why?
I think that I want to have the ability to be in two places at once because I always have way too much stuff that I want to do and not enough time. So being able to be in two places at once all the time, that would be awesome.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book in this library, I just read White Smoke by Tiffany Jackson. She writes a lot of mysteries and like kind of horror, and I really love that genre. So I really enjoyed that book.
What is your favorite genre?
My favorite genre is fantasy sci-fi. I love pretty much anything in there. But when I was a kid, I loved Stephen King, and he's just got horror like all over the place in this library. So he's pretty awesome too.
What is the stupidest thing you done as a kid?
So I think the stupidest thing I did when I was a kid that I can remember was when I was 18. I mean, this is also the most awesome thing I did. So when I was 18, I went to Europe by myself, and that was an amazing experience. But not having kids of my own now, I realized that going and not having any support system there and not having a phone, because cell phones didn't exist back then, that I was really lucky that I didn't, end up in any dangerous situations. So I guess I would count that. I wouldn't go to Europe today without a cell phone.
If you should do any other job, what would you do?
I really love this job, but sometimes I think if I had to do it all over again, I would have gone into medicine. I think in some capacity. Like I always loved all of the kind of gross, gory aspects of the medical field. That stuff doesn't scare me. I'm still fascinated by medical like diseases and things like that. Maybe nursing, maybe doctor. But I didn't have the science to support that when I was a kid. I didn't go to a school that had really heavy science math programs, so I went into history and library science instead. But I've been real happy here. Ta-da!
Ben's playing without contacts, bro. He's blind as shit. Bro can't even see where the ball is, bro. Just get a visor.
Nah, cause that's crazy, though.
Literally, if I didn't know what that word was, I couldn't see it. If I didn't see it already, I would.
What's the word behind that?
My voice. Like,
I think we're done. I think this is really good.
The what?
oh, he's recording. I know.
Whoa, just go sit down and read a
I'm
book.
not sitting down and reading a book. Best book out right now.